Hello everybody and welcome to this week's House of Bread video log.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, we've got William Morris and we've got Lisa.
Morning.
Lisa Daffodil on the
you.
sofa with us this morning.
Yes.
We'd just like to clarify the reason why Lisa is wearing this daffodil on her head is because she wants to.
No, it's because Wales were playing on Saturday and I was at a convention and couldn't wear my daffodil, so I've worn it today.
Oh, okay,
And
good
Wales
for
won.
you. Come on, Wales.
Come on, Wales.
Wales won.
They did
One
win.
more game.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Right, so let's
Can I
crack
take
on
it
with
off?
today's
Can I take it
proceedings.
off now?
You can. I'd have to fiddle around with your microphone. You've made
No.
it really difficult.
No, I haven't.
What? You just wait. Well, you just wait.
Oh, thank you.
Great, there we are,
Dressed by a
lovely.
professional.
Okay, we've got loads to get through. Some
Yeah,
of this
sorry,
looks
Joe,
really exciting. Snack in a box, Sandra, mailing opportunity.
Yeah.
Speak to us about that.
Thank you, Sandra.
Sandra.
We will be working extra hard this morning in the Hobbit Borough. We are going to mail out 300 call leaflets, direct debit forms, and a little piece what I wrote about what House of Bread does. And that is going to go out to all the places that Snack in the Box supply snacks to. So it's spreading the word, and
Oh,
hopefully
It's all really part of this whole vlog is the thank yous.
Yeah.
Every
Thank
single
you,
one we're going to
Sandra.
talk about.
Vlog.
It's a thank you vlog. So Sandra, thank you very much because she supplies to us once a month at least 700 to 800 bags of crisps and
Amazing.
cocoa,
Yeah.
no not cocoa,
Chocolate.
pops
And
and
pop.
chocolate and all sorts
Yeah.
of things. So her little business is going from strength to strength. So thank you very much,
I
Sandra.
don't know how you feel about this, but when you're at a sort of a low ebb in your life and you're just struggling to get by with a meal, I think I've said this before, but the little things like a packet of crisps and some nice
Yeah,
chocolates can just
It does
totally
make a
change the
difference.
way you feel,
It
can't
does.
they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, great. So thanks for that. Partner charity,
Oh.
11,000.
Right, yes. Now, thank you, Vanessa at Open Door,
11,000
and also my
boxes of
friend
cereal.
Richard from another charity. We've all partnered together, and through Richard's connections and through the storage space that
Probably
Vanessa
can't say
has
that, but-
acquired in Stoke. She had 11,000 packets of in-date cereal from Kellogg's. Other cereals
that's a
are available.
bonus in date. Wow.
And they are basically a gift to us. We've taken 300, just over 300, which Mick very
Amazing.
kindly crammed into his car. I think there is photography evidence of that.
There is.
And then brought it back here. This is a couple of issues. One, we can provide this to some of the folk that support us already in the B&Bs in Stafford, who very occasionally have to take some of our friends who need emergency accommodation.
Can we name them?
We can.
Yep, the Bailey,
the Albridge.
the Albridge, and Fairfield.
Fairfield.
Thank you.
Lovely B&Bs run by a range of folk who are really supportive of us and deal with
great.
people who are in crisis.
Yes.
So it's a small thing, but cereal we can provide.
Yep.
We're also looking at working with a lot of the primary schools in Stafford, and we'd like to, if we can, supply breakfast to pretty much all the breakfast clubs in the whole of Stafford in every primary school that has one. So it's an amazing piece of gifting through Vanessa and, as I say, through Richard. There is more about that we can talk about a little bit, but if you want to see what 11,000 packets of cereal look like, then check out the photographs. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're
I've seen them. It's mountains.
It is
It's
amazing. So thank you,
mountains.
Mick, also for cramming into your van.
Excellent. So there's sort of a distribution centre, sort of
Yeah.
getting stuff out
Yeah,
to the
we're linking up
individual
much
food
more
banks-
broadly
banks.
now. We're working
Excellent.
in Stoke. So
Surely
it's all
good.
Brilliant.
We're becoming cereal givers.
Yeah, cereal
Cereal
givers.
givers. We want more cereal givers out there. Giving cereal,
Yeah.
though, rather than just cereal. Okay, Tony. Tony Winch.
Yeah. Oh yes, Toby.
Toby.
We'll get his name.
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry. It does
Toby
say
Winch.
Tony here, but
Right.
Toby, I do apologise.
Tony,
Toby.
Toby.
who's the owner
Not
of
Tony.
Offsite Cloud Business Solutions, has got one of our collection tins, which is fantastic. One of actually about 12 that Mick has put out this week.
Oh, good.
More than that, Tony has set up a direct debit with us, which I mentioned. I'll mention it at the end. But these are the tins. These are what they look like, and you'll find them all over Stafford. So you'll be going into your Nationwide, your Plumbits, your other businesses. They're all available on the internet. Fish shop.
So how many of these have we got so far? Can I have a
12
go?
out there,
12?
I think.
12 out
And we've
so
got
far.
probably another 12 going out this week.
Brilliant.
And it's basically, it's on counters at a
So
place
if you see
where,
one of these, don't
loose change.
ignore it. Just dig in and chuck some in
Yeah.
there and do it each time.
Literally every single penny counts. So
Yep.
thank you, Mick, for your persistence in getting these out.
Yes,
And thank you
thank
for
you, Mick.
everybody who's been prepared to have their photograph taken. And a selection of photographs will be available somewhere well, certainly on our website. But yeah, that's fantastic. If you would like one, if you want to be proactive and get in touch with us, then mick@hobstafford.co.uk will get you direct to Mick's email, which is fantastic. Or
Very
you can just
professional.
text us or Facebook us. But yeah, they're becoming quite sought after now.
Sought
yeah.
after.
I know. Very
Amazing.
nice. Thank you, Mick.
Okay. House of Bread nude calendar.
Nude calendar?
Yeah. If,
Is that let out?
oh, sorry. No, no. That's just one of my ideas for next time. I just thought I'd
Don't
see
look
if
at
I
me,
could,
mate.
you know, squeeze it in there. But
Yeah.
you noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. No, Mark Sporton.
Yes.
The I know
Right.
he's donated 500 tubes
I
of
think actually
unguent for Will.
I think there's more than 500. My calculations were. Anyway, listen, Mark of Shave Doctor, if you go onto his website at
shavedoctor.co.uk, all one word, Shave Doctor.
He's a good friend of ours through a contact through Mark. Thank you very much, Mark. And he's just given us, I think it's probably about 600 of these. And I use some, Mark, as a tester because it's nice and soft.
But this is noticed
very
Will's
nice.
face this
Yeah.
morning. Looked
Very
sort of
nice.
baby soft,
But what this
smooth.
allows us
does.
to do, on a serious note, is actually be generous enough to give one of these out to a lot of our friends where perhaps hygiene is not a high priority because the money that's coming in is being spent on food and stuff. So along with Socks and Chocks, who
Yes.
gave us all those socks, we can be generous and bless a lot of other people with the different products, and it's just great. So we can put those in the bag, and it's just a lovely little thing. So Mark, thank you very much. He is
Great, thank
going to
you,
come
Mark.
down and see us on a Wednesday.
Oh, good, yeah.
Great,
So you can see
great.
firsthand what we do.
Great.
So I'm really encouraged by that. Thank
Well,
you.
sometimes it is just the little things that give
Yeah.
you a little bit of
Well, you can see
dignity, a
it's-
bit of humanity.
yeah.
That really makes such a difference. So thanks again. Okay, moving along on the thank you week. Adam, the container is in place in the community garden.
It
Has
is.
anyone taken a photo?
Thank you, Adam. Yes, we
Yes.
have, and in fact, Nat
Excellent.
Long is
Photo.
painting it as we speak.
Is he?
Vague.
And it's arrived. It's been delivered. So, Adam, thank you very much for your continued support. of
What
the
colour
containers.
is it being painted?
Racing green.
Racing green.
So it merges
House
in
of
with
Bread
the-
orange.
No.
Okay, great. The Mayor of Stafford joined
Oh,
us on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Bob.
this is a big thank you to the Mayor of Stafford, Ray Sutherland.
Mr.
Yes.
Mayor, thank you.
Who came and joined us. From my understanding, he was going to come and spend a little bit of time with us, but he actually ended up staying for the whole time and shared a meal with us.
good.
I think Ray would agree that he was a little bit overwhelmed with what's happening in the borough, but equally, he was very responsive, very supportive. He's invited us to the Mayor's Parlour,
Yes.
which is very exciting.
Tea and
But it was
cake.
more really the endorsement and him understanding and being prepared to give up time to come and see what we do. So Ray, if you're watching this, and I know you watched the last one because you quoted from it, thank you very much for giving up your time and sharing my birthday dinner with the Mayor.
Yes.
Lovely. So has that happened yet, the visit to the Mayor's Parlour for
No,
Hob
it's
volunteers?
it's happening soon. I've got to speak to Barbara Potts, who's his secretary, and sort that out with a date. But it's nice that we get the opportunity to come and be, experience what Stafford Borough has to offer in terms
Oh,
of its
that's
history and
lovely.
its all that sort of stuff.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, for
Thank
your
you.
support. And it's out there now. We're all going
Yeah.
to be piling down to your parlour for tea and cake. So it's in the public domain.
It's invite only, by the way.
Invite only, yeah. Well, yes, of course. I wasn't suggesting that on Wednesday night everyone piled down to the Mayor's Parlour.
Why not?
Anyway, good news, more good news. Great. Mick Bolt, collection tins times 12.
Yes.
Okay, collection times 6. What's this? That's a separate
Collection
thing?
times 6?
Yeah, these are the
Sorry?
big bins. They're
Oh,
black
yeah, right,
bins.
The big bins.
They stand about this. They're all branded, and we've got them in lots and lots of different locations. We're going to, I think, this week to Walton High School. Thank you, Andy, for working with us on that. And basically, again, if you're a business, you're a church, you're a social group, and you want to collect food or clothing from us, then we've got bins that will hold a lot of food and merchandise that you may want to put in, clothing. They'll sit in the corner quietly. Your colleagues, your work colleagues and friends can donate there. And then somebody like Nick will come along and he'll come to collect your doings, and once a month or whatever the agreement is, he will come and empty those bins.
Great.
And we've got 6 out there in pairs. They're also in Tesco's and Asda, and we're hoping to put more and more out there. But
The difference between the bins and these
Yeah.
orange things, I just thought that some places we were incredibly optimistic and needed much bigger bins for the wads of cash, but the
Yeah.
bins, of course, are for food and clothes.
yeah,
Thank
Yes.
you.
clothes.
Thank you for making that
As
distinction
ever.
clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt Long confirmed community garden manager. Now we know this, don't we, already?
Well, we sort of. The story behind it, and I just really want to thank the other interviewees that came. I'll explain. When Matt started getting involved, he came on board on a temporary basis as the garden manager, and he was going to gift us about 6 weeks of his work before moving on to various other projects. But the good news is that after reconsidering, he actually applied for the position because we advertised it again, and we had some fantastic applicants. Kieran, Lee and Sarah, who came up on Friday, experienced Bread Church with us, and we interviewed everybody, and it was a very, very good process. We got tremendous positive and professional applicants, but at the end of the day we were able to evaluate, and Matt came out as somebody that we wanted to offer the role to on a fairly permanent basis. So we got a 2-year contract.
So Matt wasn't a shoe-in then? He went up against it?
No, we operate a very professional operation, and we interviewed everybody and gave everybody the benefit of a proper opportunity. So we've got a 2-year contract which we're already into, but certainly for us, with working with somebody like Matt, we are looking for this as a permanent thing as the garden develops, and I can talk about that a little bit more perhaps next month when I'm inviting Matt back, because we'll have a launch date and we'll have some more plans which are more solid, and we can talk about the future and where it's going, and he and I have been working in the background on a lot of those sorts of plans to make it a social enterprise and develop, and it's really exciting. So
I just love where this could be going.
Very
I
exciting.
Really do. I know it's all going to work, it's all coming together, but I mean with somebody like Matt on board it could just absolutely blossom.
I get it now.
Okay, more direct debits are being signed up to the 100 Club.
Yes.
Great news. Check out the website for more
Thank you.
details, ladies and gentlemen.
You were going to tell me, or
I was going to tell Lisa.
How many have we got now?
I think we're up to about 48, 49.
48, 49.
Wow, that's
Maybe
progress.
50
Wow.
by the time
Halfway
this goes out, because the direct debit that came through from Mick's friend, from Offsite Cloud Business Solutions. So we're halfway there, which is fantastic. So
Great.
Brilliant.
Facebook, Twitter, our website, if you want to download the information, find out what your £10 contribution could do for us, would be fantastic. So thank you. It's been going and developing, and it's a way that everybody can get involved and support us. You don't have to get involved just on the practical side. It may be impractical for you, but you can set up a direct debit. It's a small amount every single month. It makes a massive difference.
Excellent. If you're sitting at home thinking, well, I've already signed up, or I just can't manage it, then please do share the videos and explain on your Facebook or your Twitter why you're sharing these videos, because it might be that you've got loads of people in your sphere of friends who are really interested in something like this, who are just would love to give a bit of money to something that's local, where they can really see the impact and get feedback on the impact that their donations are making, which is one of the things that's really special about House of Bread. I think there are lots of places where there's need, but you know, it's our community, it's right here, these are people we see in the street, so share, please. Okay, actions. Pledge money to Henry via local giving.
Yes.
Henry's half.
Oh, yes.
Henry's half.
That's nice.
Yes, of course. I was wondering why Henry was getting money.
Henry, bless him, is going to run the Stafford Half Marathon this coming Sunday. He will be running past my house.
I know, I think.
Oh, right.
He'll be walking the rest of the way, but when he gets past your house,
I've got to run, better run.
No,
so thank you, bless you, Henry, and thank you for putting your body through 13 miles of extreme torture for House of Bread. Henry has got a local giving page. It's on our local giving page, isn't it? Yeah. So please, if you can sponsor him, please do.
Yeah.
So how do we find that again? Best just to go to the website, hobstafford.co.uk?
Or you could go to local giving.
Right. Localgiving.co.uk.
Right. Jackie's going to put a link into the vlog.
Are you not? Here now.
Underneath the video.
So so
underneath the video
there
will be a link.
£60. The target is 150 to 200. Right. And Henry says that he doesn't think he has enough friends to raise that money. So I want to put it out there and say, if you know Henry, even if you don't know Henry, he's a very, very good man, and commit.
Pledge. Yeah, if we get him to £200, I will lend him my daffodil hat so he can run in that.
Wordy
well,
wordy.
what kind of a motivator is that? How could we not?
You should off.
Let's make it worth Henry's while. Let's make it worth
Henry.
everybody's while.
Jackie's just texting Henry, don't run.
So other ways that you can support us, if you want to support us by ordering some merchandise, which is a really nice way of doing it.
Thank you, Karen.
Yes.
Because you're wearing a sponsored top, as it were. You can be spreading the word. You can be spreading the word with a hat, with a backpack, with a shopping bag, with your flip-flops, with your umbrella. So you're not just making a donation to House of Bread. You're getting a handy, useful article of clothing or accessories.
Quality.
And
You
can share the word. You can go down the street and get the name out there, get the brand out there. So go to hobstafford.co.uk and click on merchandise and see some of the wonderful things that they have to offer. And they are good quality items as well. I mean, you've been wearing these shirts for months and months and you've barely been out of them, have you?
I washed them last Tuesday, I think.
Did you?
Or was it Tuesday? I can't remember.
Okay, any other business?
No, I think, Joe, just to say another fantastic week ahead. We're very excited. Thank you.
Well, as you know, that a lot of the issues that we find ourselves facing are with people who are struggling to get about. If you can hear some interference on the microphones, it's because of
my phone keeps going off.
Whizzing about. Public transport's an issue, isn't it? There's not often enough money to provide the services. You often find that drivers are really disgruntled and disappointed with their lot. So many demands are placed on them, and they're getting grief from passengers. Anyway, I heard a story the other day, naming no names, about this particular driver. But anyway, a woman got on her bus with carrying her baby. And the driver, it must have been the worst day. You can never tell what people have been through, can you?
No,
what causes.
indeed.
You've got to be forgiving. But this particular driver just turned to her and said, "That is the ugliest baby I have ever seen." How can you say that? All babies are beautiful, aren't they? She says, "That's the ugliest baby I've ever seen." And the woman just threw her change into the thing and went and sat down next to this other woman. She was fuming and she said, "You'd never guess what that driver just said to me. It was absolutely, he was so rude to me, I couldn't believe it." And she said, "Oh, that's terrible. He's a public servant. He shouldn't be being rude to the customers." And she says, "No, I think I'm gonna have to give him a piece of my mind. I mean, I have a chance to think about it. That's just not good enough." And the woman sitting next to her said, "I think that's a good idea. I think you should give him a piece of your mind. Here, I'll hold your monkey. You go and talk to him." And with an apology, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
That's great. Thank you.
Well, I'm a beautiful lady. Long golden hair.
That's fine if you sit there.
I'm there, am I? So just right.
It might be it's alright.
Don't have me saying I'm a beautiful lady with long golden hair.
That's yes.
Brilliant. A lot of products in the show.